when I was told there was no hope of recovery and that I would have to spend the rest of my life without speaking, was devastating.
When Mike was told that he would not speak again, that was almost the end of the world because Mike was very, very high verbal. Well, we were not about to accept all that. We didn't even know the word aphasia because the neurologist never told us, or if he did, never explained what it was. We had to go out and search the world to find out what Mike's malady was. We did, and we're grateful today that he is speaking so beautifully and helping others.
The purpose of this program is to shine a bright spotlight on the condition known as aphasia, its causes, its effects on those who suffer with it, and its impact on family members. What is aphasia? The National Aphasia Association defines aphasia as an impairment of the ability to use or comprehend words, usually acquired as a result of a stroke or other brain injury.
A stroke occurs when there is reduced blood flow to the brain, either due to a blood clot or a break in a blood vessel.
Currently, over 1 million Americans have been diagnosed with aphasia. That's more than those suffering from Parkinson's disease, muscular dystrophy, multiple sclerosis, or cerebral palsy. Yet aphasia remains in the shadows, not only to the general public, but to the medical profession as well. The most obvious manifestation of aphasia is in the area of speech. Some with aphasia speak in short, meaningful phrases.
I don't know, 'cause speech is this, so,
Others speak in long sentences that have no meaning at all.
Yeah, they were fun. I liked it. They were enjoyable. I was, and the whole thing was, and terrific. Thank God.
And the more acutely affected have severe or global speaking disabilities.
I know.
Would you prefer Italian, Mexican, or Indian?
I know.
Mexican.
I know.
Italian. Oh, okay.
In addition to speaking difficulties, aphasia sufferers can experience other communication disabilities. People with aphasia can hear, but sometimes have difficulty listening and understanding others.
People with aphasia can also have trouble reading. Another area that gives those with aphasia trouble is writing. Some lose the ability to spell.
Just imagine that you couldn't speak.
No?
over the rainbow?
Yeah.
Your intelligence is still intact. Just as before, you can make all your own decisions. And you know what you want to say, but you simply cannot access the words. How would you feel? By its very nature, aphasia is a hidden illness. That's because most people with aphasia, unable to fully communicate with others, retreat from everyday life. Families are secluded, cut off. Friendships are abandoned. Careers come to a halt. Hopelessness and depression set in. You see, aphasia is an equal opportunity disorder. It can strike anyone, at any time, and at almost any age, robbing its victim of their ability to become productive citizens once again. A typical example is Mike Adler. Mike was a successful businessman. He had been the CEO of a global corporation and was considered a brilliant communicator. Then, one day in 1993, Mike Adler had a stroke. Recovering from the stroke was only the first challenge. Facing a lifetime with aphasia would require all the strength Mike and Elaine Adler had.
The impact of aphasia on daily life for the survivor and family can be profound and devastating.
Now I can read and write, and now I help facilitate something that I cried so many hours that I couldn't read to my son, because this is something that I used to do every night with my son, to read. And I couldn't after my stroke.
You know, I got older, as you can see, and
I got very, was something I wasn't, I never said a word. I hated that. I got very upset about this, and all I did is put my head down and stop talking to anybody.
Think about this. 1 in every 250 Americans has aphasia. Yet until recently, there wasn't a community-based organization to help people with aphasia transition emotionally and socially to their new lives.
In 2003, the Adlers, using their own money, became pioneers and opened the doors to the Adler Aphasia Center.
The Adler Aphasia Center is a very unique facility. When we looked around to open the center, we realized there was nothing else like this in the community, a place for people to go and get together and support each other, and also learn new communication strategies. People come in here smiling and laughing and having a wonderful time and not feeling alone anymore and ready to get on with their lives, and that's what we're about.
The members begin their day with a half-hour informal meet and greet session that takes place in the kitchen. After that, the members attend communication-focused group activities, lectures, and classes, facilitated by a licensed speech pathologist or trained professional staff. A dedicated group of volunteers, some of whom have aphasia, serve as communication partners and coaches.
Here, aphasia is the norm. They're all in the same boat. They understand one another, they encourage each other. They begin to speak and communicate in ways that they may never have done before. And for some of our members, that can mean 5 to 10 years post-stroke. And from there, they gain the confidence to get back to their life and to do the things that they used to enjoy before the aphasia hit.
The members practice life skills, such as using the telephone, ordering from a menu, shopping and cooking, and writing and spelling classes. Discussion groups covering a host of topics provide a non-threatening environment to practice speaking and share ideas with others. Computers enable the members to practice their communication skills by using the latest technology and special software. In addition, there are music and art classes, a newsletter writing class, even wellness and exercise sessions. A supported conversation group is offered for couples to learn how to communicate more effectively.
Much work still needs to be done. 2 major goals remain. The first is to provide a successful prototype for future aphasia centers. And second, aphasia must emerge from the dark. Membership in the Adler Aphasia Center is not covered by insurance. Unfortunately, fees cover only 10% of the center's operating budget. The center's ability to provide additional services depends on private contributions from individuals and businesses.
We hope this program has helped you understand what aphasia is, the important life-saving work being done by the Adler Aphasia Center, and the critical work that still lies ahead.
Have a good day.